Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Feedback Loop. If you're unfamiliar with us, we are a D&D playtest stream where everyone here has been playtesting the various subclasses that are coming up in our upcoming Tabletop Tome of Travelers. It is now on Kickstarter. We are completely funded. We've hit our first stretch goal and we're hoping to hit a couple more. We have 5 days left in the campaign. Links should be getting dropped in chat. Before I send it off to Matt for some announcements, I do just want to let everyone know that next week is our Halloween episode. The week after that, we will not be live. And the week after that, we will be back, but we're going to be playing some board games. We're going to be taking a bit of an extended break for November from Feedback Loop as we're getting to that part of the year. Holidays. Fun. Now, Matt, I believe you have an announcement.
Yeah! Calling all my fellow game-loving kittens, from Thursday 26th to Sunday 29th, we'll be at FurPoc. You can play and paw at demos of different games all weekend long. It's going to be a historic time. And hold on to your tails. Hold on to your tails. Where's your... Yeah. Why didn't you have your tail there?
You weren't going to see it.
Well, you know, it's important that they would, though, because on Friday at 7 p.m., our Feedback Loop members Noel, Angel, and Val will be hosting a panel called Creating Diverse and Safe Spaces for D&D. It's going to be a pawsome discussion. You won't want to miss out on it. So, mark your calendars, and let's get ready to have the weekend you need. It's a little neat thing.
Okay.
You need. Yeah. See you later, and see you there. Back to Ryan.
Thank you for that, Matt. So, we pick up as people are leaving a tea and luncheon. We overhear some of the various guests just talking about the events of the day. That was a hell of a race. That one, the big minotaur there. A hell of a race. Hell of a race. And they won this amazing looking bike too.
Oh, yes, I saw it. It was quite the astonishment. However, I'm very much enjoying my tea here. It's a shame that we have to go. I've had so many wonderful conversations, be they from that half-orc fellow talking to someone about psionics, or the Minotaur, as you pointed out, was looking to get some automechanical something. I wasn't quite listening. And those two young'uns over there seemed to be very interested in Mr. Krakenwolfs and what he had to say. The two of them, actually. And then that madam over there seemed to be feeling quite down, albeit too much drinking or whatnot, but they seem to be talking to a doctor, so it's quite good. Now, oh, I must go. I'm late for my next presentation.
As he goes running out.
Who is that guy? You see that guy? Ran really quickly.
Should we?
Yeah, true.
Before we head out, I try to let everybody know about what Dr. Krakenvolts told us. Mm-hmm. So apparently, Ross has been out and about. Apparently, he's been going around just stealing stuff that are very menacing when you kind of see them together. Mm-hmm. the poison that makes it so that you can't die, or that you can't be revivified when you die, so you only die.
Yeah, only.
That, and then the thing that makes it so painful that you can only tell the truth, that your blood being on fire. Was there something else?
I think the blood was stinging you.
Right, because
like bees or something.
other artifacts and
Right.
stuff.
And then the other,
Hex.
the hex caliber bullets. So you can do
Right.
all that, but in one bullet, one stop shop.
What spell? About game? What spell
Nothing.
bullet was missing? Okay, so it's to be infused.
It was to be infused. There's no
and a
spell.
blank Excalibur bullet. So I'm actually looking at the list. And apparently he's been doing this at like a pace of like one a day. So
Roughly.
roughly.
Excalibur and the Hornet Blood were the same day.
Oh, that happened that day. I imagine he used the chaos of like the black smoke or whatever it was to do a couple more stealing. So we're gonna go over to see Mr. Krakenvolts Jr. Because he seems to be doing something particularly militant looking. And again, I don't know about you guys, but it does seem like he's gearing up for the sickest vengeance ever. Considering we killed his brother and destroyed his livelihood and everything that he was trying to build together. Did we betray him?
Which one?
Cross.
Yeah.
Did we double cross?
Did we?
There was the agreement to like clear your name, I believe, but I don't think that was a full agreement.
Also, was my name ever technically fully cleared? Because I feel like...
I don't know.
Didn't we find a different route to do that?
Yeah, we did, because
Yeah.
the detective that we ended up working with is
Right.
the people we raided. So we didn't actually... He never actually cleared our name. We didn't need him to, because we had a separate route, if I'm remembering correctly, but I might be wrong.
He also killed our friends. So.
I also don't care, yeah.
Yeah, it was more we were being
Cassius.
extorted, and we
Right.
found a way not to be extorted.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, this is Angel because Cayatana is still at the hotel.
Right.
You left for the hotel? Right. So, I guess just keep an eye out. It makes me not want to split up, if you will, because, again, maybe I'm just being paranoid,
No.
because we're not the only people he's probably going to want to try to kill.
Yeah.
But if my thirst for vengeance for killing him, if he has half of that, right, I'm sure he'd want to also make it as painful as possible. But that's just me.
I mean, sure. I think the real thing here is that if he does come to us, it makes it much easier.
And Krakenvolts wants him after
right.
we're done with him, or we can. He wants him alive. I mean,
Yeah, why did you
And-
agree to that? We can't possibly...
no, but he said he'd give him back to us after for justice, or
No, but I mean,
keep him alive.
taking him alive is much harder.
Then we can revivify him.
That's true.
Magic's a thing,
No, that's true. We can prove it.
unless what if the Necrosion Bane is like for himself, so he'd be like, you can't keep tormenting me.
I'm gone forever. I don't think so. I highly doubt it's for himself.
He's gonna wish he could put him on himself
Hell
as I'm
yeah.
with him.
That's
Anyway,
right.
we're gonna go make sure he doesn't steal any more weapons.
Right.
Yuan, where's Mom?
I don't know.
Yeah, is she okay? I feel like...
Mom's been a bit off.
She's going through some things.
What? Wait, what was she going through?
Is it menopause?
It's for her to say.
When does when does menopause happen
I don't think
for
they
us?
do.
So, it's at this point that all four of you would hear what sounds like a wave crashing and feel like sea spray behind you. And as you turn, there is a very large figure under a very damp cloak. Koski, they're looking you in the eye. And this figure is very wide. It's almost like it's just... Either they have a very large hunch in their back, or they are a very irregular shape.
Sure.
Okay.
Kościuszko.
This is me.
I must speak with you.
Okay. Koski's gonna hand his 2 greasy bacon, egg, and cheeses to Dante.
Thank you. Put that one on top of this one.
wipe his hands on Dante.
Sure. Right there. Yeah. Little cloak.
Okay.
Just try to clean those.
Follow me. And as he's stepping, you swear you hear 4 sets of, or 2 pairs of feet.
Okay. It's an entire extra set of feet.
He'll lead you off into a corner, and these clawed hands will come out and kind of peel the cloak back. I say hands, it's more like 3 crab claws coming together. And you see a being, you know what? Give me a nature check. You're a sailor. You might have seen these before.
Me.
You have seen these before. This is your first time talking with one. These are creatures known as brachia. They are usually very... They're seen in a light similar to gnolls or orcs, but for the coast. They are crabfolk.
I didn't know that this one was in the same vein as an orc, but okay.
Yep.
G-N-O-L.
Depends on who you ask.
Or crab folk. Let's just.
They are often seen as just brutes. So the fact that one is here in the city and talking with you, it's not usual. Show me your pass.
Koski will lift it up. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same base, so it's still playing All Star.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's gonna reach out with its clawed hand and take it. And it starts saying something that sounds like just bubbling water and clicking. And it's clapping its claws together in various patterns. Strange. I do not know what you have done.
I don't either.
No one knows.
I cannot fix it. But it has registered as a judge pass.
Oh. Is this why people have been calling me judge this whole time?
You are pretty judgmental.
I do not know.
This is fair.
But the Archlich Dominion is in need of another judge.
What a coincidence.
One of ours died at the Black Air incident. They were able to submit their report for that day. But we need another, and yours is registered. It is the least amount of work.
Okay.
You went to the Necrosian Bane.
I did, yes.
Very well. Congratulations, Kościuszko. You are to act as the necromancy judge. You are to attend all necromancy performances.
This is less interesting than I thought, but okay.
And he'll start going through the judging procedure and what you should be judging on. How much does Koski pay attention to it?
Not a lick.
Great.
He's gonna judge based on pure Koski arbitrary reasons.
That's right.
Cool.
Cool.
He'll show you how you should be able to enter into the judge submission, but it doesn't work on your pad. So he is able to get a notes function open on it, and he says, "Just write down your scores, and we'll take care of it."
He's like trying to get the function to work, and he's like, meow meow beans.
Meow meow.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kasi, you are tasked with attending the necromancy presentations and judging them as you see fit.
As you see fit.
How would you judge the Necrosian Bane for from Koski's memory?
0 out of 5 production value. Was not exciting at all.
Ooh.
1 out of 5 informative. I stayed awake for 1 minute. It's another judging parameter.
You can do like something really funny or something like that, like a comedy. Absolutely -1. Wasn't funny at
That's
all.
production value.
Yeah,
that's
true.
there.
True, that's true.
How cool it is.
It's also
Yeah.
kind of production value.
Coolness factor,
Engagement.
Style.
0 out of 5.
Ooh, originality. Maybe.
Originality, I will give 2 out of 5.
Ooh, highest so far.
Only because I did not know anything about necromancy, and I have never heard of this before.
I'm gonna get 2 out of 5.
Hold on, I need to write down my own parameters.
I'm writing it down too.
Or I could just do different.
Yeah,
every
no,
time.
different for each one. Different each one.
Right, but I'm gonna write these down anyway for myself.
Write them down so you don't use the same one.
Production, informative, coolness, originality.
What does Koski understand about necromancy?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That it's something dead.
Oh, like the deadness.
Deadness could absolutely
Yeah.
be a quality that you
All right,
measure.
production, informative, coolness.
Originality.
Quality of life, -5, because it's not the point.
How lively. Oh no. Well,
All right, I'm trusting you to write down what my actual scores were.
I am.
No. He's gonna win.
All right,
I'm sure you have one.
Cool.
there's the score for that.
It's a very sad performance for Necrosian Bane. And he will inform you that your next one to judge is Variant Lichdom at 2 p.m.
That sounds
I will be there.
All right.
Can you talk about compensation, Koski?
Oh yeah. What is my compensation for this? I'm supposed to sit through these boring lectures?
Humanoid chimeras, that sounds cool.
Full metal.
Your compensation
If you say
Can-
knowledge, I'm going to be very disappointed.
come in the form of coin
Yes. This is much better than
or
knowledge.
favor.
now wait a minute.
Choose now.
Oh.
I will choose favor.
Favor from the Archlich Dominion.
Whoa.
Yes.
So it shall be.
Yeah. And can you try to see if you can figure out who the judge for our category is?
Oh, true.
Do I know what category that is?
Discovery.
Discovery. Yeah, figure out who the discovery judge is.
Do the judges know who the other judges are here?
No.
Okay.
What if my favor is to know?
And none of their badges make songs.
They're not supposed to.
This is fair.
You have done something horrendous to yours.
I absolutely love that the most powerful mages on the planet are looking at your badge that they created and going, "What did you do?"
They're having
I don't
nightmares.
understand.
Look, when the panel is boring, I play Minecraft. I hit it and then bombs explode.
And it's
That is not even programmed into it. How did you do this?
It's it's modded too. How did you do?
Force of will.
Where did you get this?
You guys gave it to me. I don't know what to tell you. They all have this capability. You just have to be as good at technology as me.
Oh.
As they see him like,
I must talk to Bogo.
I don't know who Bogo is, but okay.
Very well. Just turns into a puddle.
Oh, okay. Very well.
You just typed enough random things into it and created a new code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's programming.
Yeah.
That's
All right, Costa's gonna come back over and collect his 2 greasy bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I was
Unless you
holding
ate
them for
them.
you for sure.
One definitely has a bite in it.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't eat one of them.
Well,
Absolutely.
if you only give one back, he's not gonna
Okay.
be mad.
I had one for sure. I did
I
not
think
know
he's
there-
had like 4.
Oh, okay, good.
So
Yeah, I for sure like mimed when you gave it to me eating one, so I was like, yeah, that was just miming it.
So, what would you guys like to do for the day?
I guess we want to make sure we don't miss out on the Zashian artillery ones.
It's true.
And I know if there's any way to kind of read through the description and which of these would, if I was trying to commit horrible, horrible vengeance on my enemy, which of these have stuff I could steal to do that? I
So-
could make them into a humanoid chimera.
For today,
Combine
the
them with a
only
dog.
thing that seems like it is something that could be stolen is probably either elixir capsules
That's what I was thinking.
or a key writer.
Oh, because I guess I don't know what Zashian artillery is. Does it give you what it is on a description?
Essentially, orbital bombardment.
Yeah, we probably don't. He's talking about stealing orbital bombardment. He's not. I don't think he's stealing a satellite today.
Like from the moon?
You never know.
Above game is like the nickname for the moon, like Zash or something.
No,
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Only a handful of people who know anything about that.
yeah.
See,
Yeah, I
see,
assume we're not privy to the.
You have no
knowledge
idea
of
who
the
Zash
person
is.
that-
Oh, I see. So that's just kind of like, oh, quirky.
Yeah, but Matt
What
walks
it
by
is.
and he goes, Sash.
Okay, so was the elixir capsules guy at the T?
He was. People have left tea.
Oh, can I find him? Can we try to find him? Does it give a name and a little picture of their face? Maybe I can go to a phone booth and be like, hey, there's been a string of I'll go to like a. If there's any way to communicate with him, I'll try to reach out.
There aren't like contact details.
Not even an email?
How are we supposed to kickstart these awesome things if they don't have like a link?
like a link to an Angel Fire website that's
Yeah.
been dead for 10 years.
Somehow still up and running.
The name of the inventor is Mr. Tybalt Filigree.
Tybalt
Why
Filigree.
does that sound familiar?
It does.
Well, I know Tybalt sounds familiar, but why filigree does that?
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll keep an eye out if there's time to like, hey, do you know who this guy is? Where he'd be about? If he's a doctor, he's a physician. But otherwise, we tag along and maybe hit the key writer one, whatever that is.
Key writer is a typewriter.
Oh, okay. You might want to steal that for production stuff. I don't know. He wants to make some money, but other than that, I don't know. Again, I think it's capsule. I said it last time that I think it's clearly the only one on here that I think can be stolen, unless he can evolve himself psionically. I don't know. Or he wants some lunch, I guess. I can't imagine any of these.
Cassie's all of a sudden very suspicious of why he got one sandwich back.
I figured to walk away.
So, you guys are going to.
Well, the capsules already happened,
Right. I guess
so we can't go to the capsules.
I'd want to see the Zashian artillery one. Actually, but
So that's later in the day. Anything that you guys are going to before that, or
Since we were talking about old characters, does humanoid chimeras have anything to do with my old character?
humanoid chimeras is not quite a Sparky thing.
Dang.
It is someone is attempting to mix the DNA of dragons and people.
So when a dragon and a human love each other very much.
Is that not already a thing?
Right.
I don't remember in this world. Is that
Half-
already a thing?
Are half dragons a thing?
I thought that was
Half
already...
dragons are a thing. They're
Okay.
not trying to make a half dragon. They're trying to.
Oh, I see. The other way.
Yeah. They're trying to make
Gotcha.
a.
I understand.
Draconic human?
Yeah.
New
A
species.
draconic human.
A draconian. Wait, no, I can't. I can't remember.
But they're not born of dragons.
Yeah.
No, they're made.
They're dragon-esque. Alright.
There's a lot of... I was gonna say, like, invented, like, we know about Soulforged, right?
Soulforge, you guys probably would have heard of.
I leave that one.
I don't think you've met one.
I have.
But
You tried to kill me.
Okay.
But other than that, probably wouldn't know too much about them.
When did the doctor say he was doing his house call?
That would be later today. I believe it was around 5, I believe. 5 in the afternoon.
I have no idea where you guys are.
Can I call Mom? Just because, Cross is trying to kill us. I just want to make sure she's not being killed. I imagine that'd be sad. I'm going to go to the phone booth. Mom, can you hear me? Oh, it's one of those things where I tell you how to... Oh, right. So, it's like 25 words, right? You all right? Did I tell you... Well, I guess you weren't there, but Cross is like stealing stuff, and it sounds like he's stealing stuff to make us suffer, or at least they'd be stuff I would steal if I wanted to make him suffer. So, and I list off the things. Just keep an eye out, I guess. We'll be keeping an eye out. All right, love ya. Okay.
3 gold.
I wait for a message.
Body hurts, drinking more water. That's not good. Doctor is visiting at 5 p.m. Where is you guys? Where is everyone?
Where is you guys? Where is everyone? Where is you? And you have like 35 more words left, by the way, because he used 3 full gold.
Yeah,
So you didn't have to do that at all.
How did Mom do a typo via Ascendant?
She lazy.
I guess we're just like looking around.
To be fair,
Mom-
Common is not her first language. Okay?
Right.
That's not fair.
And she's hungover.
I was gonna say she's so hungover. She's just like, what?
Guys, you're taking up my message. Get out of the booth.
Everyone's just waiting for the stone.
But are you all right, Mom? I mean, I guess you drank pretty heavily, but that only happens when Grandma shows up. You good?
We should talk later.
Okay. You want us to be around when the doctor shows up?
Slow down.
You hear a What does everyone think?
I step out of the booth. Should we be around when the doctor shows up?
Yeah.
I'll be
In
gone.
case he tries anything,
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely we should be around.
Besides all of the crime he's doing and just affront to humanity and nature, he's been pretty all right. I kind of like his whole thing with family.
What time are they going?
Mom, what time?
5.
So it'd be 5.
5? Okay. Sure, yeah. We could probably bring them dinner or something. They're probably still hungover or something like that. We can...
Was that order of putting the coin in correct? Because it'd be hilarious if Rennie's just throwing coins outside the booth. He's like,
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait.
Hold on, wait.
You're picking it up and giving it to me? Okay. Yeah.
Object work.
Right, yeah. So we'll be around, you said 5, right? We'll be around, we'll grab food. Let us know what you want. There's a bell taco over here. A talking dog serves nachos.
So you guys are coming over here?
After.
Okay. See you then. Bring me food.
are you gonna let your mom know that Koski's actually a judge now?
I do now. By the way, Mom, Koski's actually a judge now. All that gaslighting everybody worked. So we're gonna try to see, I guess he's getting paid for it. We're gonna try to see if we can't leverage this for stuff. Oh, wait, what if... Wait, we should use that to see if the other presenters will, like, bribe ya.
I am an honest judge.
You sure?
Yes.
Never mind. No bribing. Drink water, Mum.
I will. Love you. See you guys later.
Keep an eye out for Penguin. Let them know what's up.
All right. So,
Cassie's gonna turn to you. Money can buy my violence.
Oh.
Cannot buy what's up here.
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't want to buy what's up here.
Can confirm. Also,
Confusion.
like 9 gold.
Sure. I think one time I forgot to pay and it took one of my earrings.
Oh, is that how it works?
I kind of want it back.
I thought you pay first and then.
yeah, you do.
That'd
pay
be crazy
first.
if it was paying after.
Where'd my earring go? No, didn't you pay with one of your wedding ring one time?
Yeah, but
Apparently it covered the fee, so yeah.
look.
No, you just put it. You were
I put-
mad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read.
Cayatana was big mad, and Cayatana put the wedding ring on the booth and walked away.
Okay, but then God said that covered the fee, so I think they just refunded me and was like, we'll take the ring.
Okay.
It was a
Person,
refund.
the operator was just like, oh, whew.
I was thinking, there's a
good.
person on the other. There's a person there the whole
There's a
time.
person facilitating the sending.
Oh God.
Oh, that's right. It's just one guy.
I was
one guy
thinking
just
sentient
doing
booth, but that's even better.
That's hilarious.
So,
This one guy just putting sending spells in, and he's just like,
That guy could dish though. Okay.
so
This one's for information.
Absolutely.
you guys were skipping illusory dream theory for this.
Yeah.
You can't feel that.
Well, Koski is gonna go only because he's grossly misunderstood what it is, and he thinks it's nap time.
I love it.
So he's just gonna go nap. You don't have to prepare anything for this. He's just
Right.
gonna go nap for an hour.
Cool. You wake up probably at like 1:30. Would the rest of you all have gone anywhere in the meantime, or no?
Is he doing that? That's a judge thing, right? He's.
Yeah. I go help. I go wake him up for the thing that they have to get to by 1.
It's
By 2.
2.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Necromancy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very. Never mind. You're good.
All right.
I want to see how terrifying Ryan makes humanoid chimeras.
I do kind of want to see that too.
Would it be in the same room that the one that I'm sleeping in is?
No.
Oh.
Oh wait, I should actually. Let me go.
I guess you guys could come wake me up and we could all go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Yeah. We'll do that. But I do need to contact Madagascaran gobbler, which is a real bird. Yes, I looked up birds for this. I realized our problem. Okay, we keep
Sure.
making fun of their name. Okay, we keep all this stuff. I want to talk to them like a real person, like they're real. Like, trust me, I got this.
As a note, he did try to drug us the first time he met us.
Okay.
So he's getting all the respect.
It's fine.
he's
Okay,
deserved.
I know exactly how to get his attention and to speak his language. I put a gold in and I go. Okay, and then I walk away.
All right. So, if you guys were going to humanoid chimeras, then you went
Yes.
to wake Koski up.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So, the presentation is more full than some of the smaller presentations you've gone to, but it's also it's similar to Blackett. About 75 people, maybe a few more. The presenter appears to be a human man, blonde hair.
If I can guess his name, do I get inspiration? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And
Prosthetic?
no,
Not yet.
he's talking about the advantages of being able to take parts of monsters and graft them to humanoids and the benefits that one could get.
Does he have a daughter named Nina?
Yes, she
asking
is
the real
helping
questions.
present.
Where's the dog? Where's the dog?
Someone get her away from that stage.
You said there was one
And-
optional combat. Is this it? I'm gearing up my action surges. Okay, but Noel is.
So, it's about halfway through the presentation when he starts to bring out some examples.
Oh no. Like his brother.
There is a man who looks similar, who walks out. They are about 7 feet tall.
Sure.
They've got one leg that looks draconic, another arm that looks draconic. They look like there's no one home. They smile when they're told, and you just see rows of fangs in the mouth. And as he's blinking, you see one eye is very lizard-like, while the other less so. And this is an example of some of the lesser modifications that can be done. So give you the strength of a dragon and the sight of a dragon. But if you want to fly, if you want to be closer to a dragon, there's so many more steps, and that is where my son comes in. And walking out on stage is what looks like a full dragon, but with very human-like hands and feet.
Oh, that sounds.
And
If he says,
Wait.
if he just goes Edward, we riot. Just letting you know right now.
and you just see these long locks of hair just dirty and matted, just drooping over his face.
Yeah, drooping over his face. Is it drooping?
Can I read the room? If we decide to kill this man, am I the only one? I just have to look around and see if I'm the only one that's horrified. Insight check on the room. Or are they like,
Sure, give me an insight check.
the lengths he would go for science?
What's this guy's name, by the way? He must have introduced himself at some point.
Is it Tucker?
What do you mean?
Tucker?
This guy's name is Roy.
Yeah. Good.
I understood that reference.
Roy Tucker?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 3. I'm too horrified to perceive
You
anything
didn't
around
roll a
me.
3.
It was.
What?
It was a 3.
Now it's a 3. You moved it to a 3.
Koski's mad in a way he's never felt before.
Yeah, honestly, Matt's in the audience fuming. Dante might not understand what's going on necessarily.
Father.
Wait.
And
I hear boss music. Someone's dying.
Matt runs away.
It hurts, Father.
and it's just going to bite down at the dad and bite his head off.
Great.
Okay, how's everybody else
Koski's
reacting?
gonna yell from back there. You deserve that.
Bravo.
A few people start to scream.
Sure.
Some people
More start to run. Some are clapping. Backing away slowly.
While clapping? Okay, okay, should we... Let's just make sure he doesn't eat anyone who doesn't deserve it.
Father, it hurts. Fix it.
And he's just gonna belch. And acid is starting to spray into the crowd.
Okay,
And
okay.
the half-grafted one is just... and it's just running into the crowd and it tramples someone.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll stop that.
okay.
And you see a couple others who look like they hadn't been brought out for the presentation yet start coming out from behind a curtain. And they're just kind of hitting things and melting things and breaking things
Okay.
and sometimes people.
Sure. Renio's gonna try to go up to the stage to calm down the one who ate his father and is belching. Like, all right, hey, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just take a deep breath.
A
Persuasion.
Honestly, at this point, it's closer to animal handling.
Okay. What's animal handling? Okay. It's animal handling, but because of the fact that he can speak, can I use my commanding presence to add my dice to this? Kind of like how to kind of control like a dog, you kind of have to do that with authority.
I'll allow it.
Cool. Nope. Okay, so 12.
Give me a con save.
Okay. This is bad. 7.
That's a fail. So, as you are trying to command him,
You know, I think I'll be positioning myself so if he does any more vomiting or breaths, it's not towards the audience.
all right.
Just feel bad for this guy. How much damage am I taking?
I need to calculate this.
All right.
Oh, good. You love to hear it. Man,
Love to hear it.
you love to hear it.
So, Matt,
Yes. What?
canonically,
Matt. Yes.
a Jewish coded character comes in and kills, so
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Alright.
Matt's there, Ryan. Just remember, Matt's canonically there.
Noel would have been trying to set the curtains on fire after the first child gets brought out. If he's there.
Sure.
He's-
You were taking 33 points of acid damage.
Ow, 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 ow,
okay.
my bones.
Okay.
That's a bone.
Okay, well, that's a bone.
And roll initiative.
Wallace?
Anyone who's there.
Yeah.
Oh, if you trained with me this morning, you have advantage.
how far away am I?
Natural 20.
I would say you guys are probably. Let's see. Reniel is on stage. How far away would the rest of you have wanted to sit?
I would have sat with you guys
Yeah.
wherever you were.
If I see him running onto the stage, I mean,
Let's use this for reference. Where were you sitting? Because we are just going to be
Yeah, I'm
where
gonna be
you
where you
were.
Okay, so it would have been like 3 rows back.
Okay.
From the stage?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're really close.
Yeah,
okay.
pretty close.
How many are there?
There are 2 of these abominations and 3 of these grafters.
They're all technically humanoid.
So,
Oh, yeah, wait, you said they're technically humanoid?
no.
Oh, okay, good. Are they Fey, Fiend, Undead, or Celestial? No.
25 to 20.
24.
21. You go first, but. Only because I wanted you to. Is that no, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right. 20 to 15.
Oh, this I might go down this one if I
you're not
take
gonna
more
go
of those.
All right.
I might die.
You're not.
Don't do that when I'm not there.
So what do we have advantage on again?
Your
Initiative.
initiative checks,
So then, yeah.
and you have +1 to hit.
15 to 10.
14.
Oof. What'd you get, Koski?
Got a nice big 7. I got a 7 and a 4.
You do get to add your dex to it.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, that's how initiative works.
Well, yeah, no, that's with my plus
Yeah.
one.
Oh, that's with your plus
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Well, there should be, there's an initiative number.
Yeah,
It's not like a.
the dice gods are getting me back for last session where I got the
yes,
rolls
where
the
you
whole
were
time.
rolling like
Yeah,
an actual deity.
they're
Understood.
out. They're out for me right now.
Well, you're still not last.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So, Reniel,
Yes.
how are you reacting to having this creature just vomit on you?
I think what comes to mind is the doctor's misbegotten children. I'm just seeing people who are being taken advantage of, and I can't really blame them for this. Reniel was just like seeing a herd kid. From the presentation coming up, like how young was he looking? Was like
It's very hard to tell. They mostly look like a draconic creature. They are huge.
right. Okay.
huge.
Was there any? Did he get let out with anything? I'm talking like restraints. Does he have like a magical collar? Like
He has a collar. You're not sure if it's magical.
okay, and anything on the father's corpse that might have helped him control him. I think
You can spend your turn to search his body.
action surge. Do that, or actually just like yeah, I'll do that just for my action. Just
Give me an investigation check.
dodging.
Weaving, dodging, dipping.
Oh, 7.
Nothing.
Nothing you're finding of note. He has a notebook. It looks like the scrawlings of a madman.
Sure. And it was.
And it was. Bonus action. I am going to use one of my commands, suppressing fire. I'm going to yell out to. You're in the audience, right? I'm going to need cover, Horace. You can use a reaction to make a single spell attack with disadvantage.
Wow.
But doing so gives us cover from him.
It has to be a spell attack.
It's like a target, something that you have to roll to hit.
A ranged attack.
Range attack.
Okay. I'll do firebolt at the one that. Use the acid blast.
All
Are
right.
you snapping your fingers to cast
Just-
it?
Roll to hit.
On brand. It's firebolt, so we'll use this one.
And you have disadvantage for this, but whether or not you hit or miss, we get cover from it.
So that was a 14
14.
to hit.
That does not hit. So it splashes against the scaly body of this abomination.
And we get what?
We get cover. We get half cover against it. So
It's just +5, right?
+2 for half cover.
Plus 2.
Oh, half covers, yeah. Plus 3/4 is. Sorry.
And I mean, the fact that I didn't get melted away from that, I think I'm still trying to like. Over here. Just like have his attention towards the stage, and then dodging and finding cover, additional cover from his breath weapon.
All right.
Trying to get.
So this presentation was the size of these things, probably taking place outside.
Okay.
It's probably in the same park where Black Air took place.
This place is cursed.
Yeah,
very
cursed.
So
Body or two.
I'd say there's a couple of trees you could try and take cover by.
Okay,
Or if you
there's
want to
anything
run
left on
behind the stage.
Yeah, anything left behind the stage, there might be some of the tools they use to kind of keep his children in line there for me to take a look at.
Okay, so you run behind the stage, and you see there were just large cages.
From a glance, was there anything like, oh, there's like a stuffed animal here,
Yeah.
like a favorite book? Not to make it any sadder, but
Well, you did, so.
You know what? Sure, there is a teddy bear in the back of the cage.
Cool. Good. You feel good now?
Named Alexander.
Feel
Yep.
good now?
Reniel ends his turn with like, this is messed up, just yelling that.
All right, Dante, you are. Sorry, how far from the stage did you say you were?
I was as far as he was in the first second, so like three rows back.
3 rows back. We'll call it 10 feet.
Okay.
So there is one of these abominations on the stage.
Got. Yep.
One has taken off and is just kind of hovering above the stage.
Okay.
And then there's the 3 grafters that are they've just kind of run into the crowd. Some have grabbed chairs and are just swinging them around.
Okay. Just fine. Those ones I don't really care about as much then. But have they puked at all or no?
Not yet.
Great.
They haven't really done much yet.
Great. Then they probably can't do anything. I mean, right? I'll go to the one that's flying in the air. And
About 15 feet above you.
Is that the really big one? The one that ate his dad's head?
That's the one on stage.
Okay.
The one that is flying kind of flew out from behind the stage. Looks very similar. Slightly different shade of green.
Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
So 15 feet in the air is a problem, but so stone shape. I can take quite a bit of actual stone to shape it. But the thing is, it says 5 feet in the directions, but can I like shoot it up and grab? Shoot up and grab. shoot up, grab.
One more time for me.
Shoot up. Yeah, grab. So that's sort of the thing that we're.
Then yeah, do it.
I did the cat thing. Yeah. Did it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no to that.
Okay, it's fine. Then banishment.
That's functional.
It's
It
a
works.
harmless demiplane. Harmless. Okay, unless it's from another plane, which I assume it's not.
Nope.
So,
What's the plane that makes you really
charisma
happy?
saving throw. For me, pandemonium, but that's a different story, I think, for everyone.
Now what?
Oh.
Well, you had to hit a 17. So, okay, yeah. So he's banished.
What's it look like as he gets banished
Yeah.
out
So
of
I
the
think,
sky?
I think about grabbing the sword, and then I'm like, no. And I run up past him, and I look up, and I think I want to heal them, but I know that I can't. So you see sort of energy that looks like how I would normally heal. Like you know what it looks like when I heal people, and it kind of looks like that glow around them, that sort of green glow. And when it's not doing anything, it instead just starts to shake, and then almost disappears, shunts out of existence. Almost like the act of trying to save them. There's a sort of a secondary thing that my magic kind of might have its own kind of thing. Sort of just decided that that's the best possible thing.
All
For
right.
them to be evaporated.
Yeah, then be evaporated.
That is your turn.
That is my action. I will. I'll Hexblade's Curse for my bonus action.
Ooh.
The main guy that he's with.
All right.
You don't have to be jealous.
And that looks like, again, grabbing the sword, pulling it out, no blood or anything, just pulling out the sword and holding it. And then there's almost like a link, like a tether that sort of pulls out and grabs. Almost looks like it grabs the creature and then fades slightly.
All right. Well, if that is the end of your turn, that brings us to the Abomination's turn.
Great.
The Abomination, who is still on stage, and you ran behind the stage.
Only sees you.
Am I behind the stage? I think I'm where you are.
You ran around to behind stage.
I did. Yeah,
You wanted to be where Reniel was?
Yeah, I wanted to be where Reniel was, yeah.
Yay, Theater of the Mind. So, you ran around to the back of the stage,
Yeah.
only saw the one flying. There's a curtain behind you guys.
Ah, I see.
Let's see what you want to do.
Ooh.
All right.
He wants his father.
It's to be nice to everyone.
It's going to turn towards the curtain, having seen the thing that got its attention run through,
Sure.
and it's going to spray another cone of acid
Hey, I'm
at
here.
the curtain.
What did I Huh?
I need both of you to give me a con save. I'll give you advantage because there is a curtain between you guys, but
Does cover do anything for us? Cover?
on attack rolls,
Nice.
I don't think so.
let me double check.
Not doing great tonight.
Oh, good.
Stop using that dice.
Good. I'll use these dice. Maybe they'll do better. They
good
did much
color.
better.
Oh, that was rolling 18s for me.
Plus 2 bonus to AC and dexterity saving throws.
But these
This
are
is con.
Ding. Okay, well.
Damn me, damn me.
Oh, yeah, I'm 22.
22.
6.
It's a fail.
22.
All right. So
Oh, actually, I have 55. Because you
Wait,
did.
how much did I take?
you're taking half. You're taking full.
Yeah, that's good. I rolled my concentration check for banish. I passed.
You did that. You could do
No,
more than
you were
30.
taking 28 points of acid damage. Dante, you are taking 14.
Yep. Yep. I passed my concentration, so the banishment's still there.
All right. That's its action, and it's just going to kind of lumber towards you guys. And as it gets much closer, good God, it reeks.
Like what?
It burns your throat.
Like alcohol. Okay.
It's like when Dad tried to make chili.
Kościuszko would like this.
But that is the end of its turn.
Sure.
That brings us to Horus.
I will haste Kotsky. So Kotsky, you have haste. And I will move away from the 3 that are...
Yeah, they're just kind of running through the seats, just grabbing chairs to use as clubs and just hitting whatever's near them.
I will move away from... I'll be moving in the opposite direction of that.
All right, so you start to retreat from the grafters.
Yeah. And while kind of staying within the range of the... If I need to, strike at the stage, one stage.
So staying within range of the abomination, but retreating from the grafters.
Yeah.
All right.
So like
You're probably... Do you want to be 30 or 60 feet? 60 feet?
Yeah.
I'd say you're using all your movement to get about 60 feet away from the abomination, and you're maybe 30 feet away from the grafters.
Okay.
Those grafters, by the way, can I ask, are they... What... I know that one of them's this person's, like, child, essentially.
The one that is breathing acid on you.
Yes, but the other one, do we know, can we tell anything about the other sort of individuals that are either monstrous or otherwise? Like, they look like they were also related, like a family situation kind of thing, or is it more so...
Give me an insight check.
Didn't he call the first guy brother?
Well, that's what I mean, though, but there's other, are they all just family? Is it... yeah, pretty good, 21.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a family unit.
Okay.
I'm just putting this out there. If you don't bring us to and from break by going into like your deepest announcer voice and just going feedback alchemist, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Alchemist.
Just saying.
Can we? Yeah, we can. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's very low. Very low. We're fine.
All right, that brings us to Koski.
All right, I have a whole lot of movement.
Yes, you do.
that I
Whole
can
lot
use
of
right
movement,
now.
whole lot of action.
Double
Very quick
actions,
bull.
Plus
Yeah.
2 AC. Harder hit.
Speed.
We're gonna try to get rid of the one puking on us. If you want to handle the
Yeah, you can handle the
grafters. Tank the grafters.
For my insight check, I was checking if they were adults.
How
Great.
how far away are the grafters from me?
I'd say closest one is probably 10 feet, furthest one is probably 15.
Okay, I will run 10 feet to... You said that it's 10 feet and 20 feet?
For the grafters, there is one about 10 feet away from you in front of you. There is one about 10 feet off to your left and another about 15 feet off to your right.
One of those are banished, right? Or was there 4?
No, that was another one.
There were 2 abominations. One that is flying is banished. One that's on stage is chasing them.
Are they all in opposite directions of me?
Yeah, you're
The three of them.
essentially...
I'm in the center of a triangle.
Yeah, they've formed a bit of a chevron around you.
Okay.
Or audience at home.
All right, so it was 10 in front of me.
10 in front of you.
15.
Am I right?
That's 10.
10 to your right,
and then
15 to your left.
Yeah. You need a graph to understand what these grafters are. Am I right, guys? Sorry. Sorry. I'm a cat. You get mad at me. I'm a cat. Cats be doing what cats be doing. I don't know what to tell you.
They make really bad puns.
That's what they do.
I'm still wearing this. Why?
I know why. Put it back on. Put that back in there. You look great. Come on.
All right,
Keep
I
this.
should be able to do this
Cool.
if my math is correct. If my math is incorrect, please let me know.
Sure.
My plan here is to run within 5 feet of the one that's 15 feet away,
Yep.
but to its backside. So I'm going to run 20 feet
Okay.
to be behind it.
I think I know what you're doing.
And then I'm going to turn around and use Wave Cutter, which should, in theory,
What's the range of Wave Cutter's ability again?
it's a 30-foot cone. and spreads out in all ground directions.
Yeah, that should hit all of them.
Actually, I guess I could just do that from the center. I didn't realize it was all directions. I thought it was just forward. Is it all directions or just?
Well, if
this
it's a cone,
says
it's a cone. I don't know.
yeah. It says cone, but it also says all directions. Judge.
Judge. No, don't get that.
I just want to know so I know where I'm placing myself. Because if it is actually all
All right,
directions,
so it
I'll
is
stay
a
in the middle.
30-foot cone of water, but the water will then spread out.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so it just it
You are
does
creating
cone
a wave.
things.
You are creating a wave
Yeah. Okay.
in a cone effect.
So I'm gonna do what I was gonna do and go
Okay.
there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swing wave cutter and attempt to knock them down.
All right.
They each have to make a DC 15 Dex save. I should probably, roll to hit.
So they got a 13 on their save.
Okay, so they failed.
Yes.
Is that every time you attack?
No, it's once per day. That's a 30 to hit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That hits, and they failed their save. So. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, and then I have to do my D8s
Yep.
also.
That's at least 4d8 for wave cutter.
Oh my god.
With these beautiful dice. I
Those
wonder
are
where I
sixes.
got them.
Sixes.
They are. All right.
If only they had two
One
more
of them
sides.
beautiful.
Oh.
Wonder where I got that from.
Were we supposed to
All
know?
right, so
They got it?
that's a 10. So that makes 19, 25,
I don't like
26,
these numbers.
27, plus the actual hit itself from Wave Cutter, which was 9 plus 13, 14, 15, 16.
So one of them takes 27 plus 16, and the other two take 27. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Yeah, so one's taking
So
the
53.
additional from this.
53.
What? 53, that's really high. Something's not right there.
Was 43?
43.
What did I do?
16 plus 27.
Yeah, that's true.
What? No, they're not taking 27 damage, like, from the...
Wait.
No,
Oh.
27 was to hit.
Oh, I see.
The 30 was to
Oh.
hit, I mean.
Oh.
So then it's, the one that's closest to me is taking, what did I say, 13, 16 from the actual wave cutter, like, hit
Yes.
itself. And then they're all taking 8, 18, 27.
Yeah.
All right. Ow. Very much ow. And if I'm remembering right from Wave Cutter, they're also knocked prone.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so this. You hack into the body of one of these grafters, and a massive wave just rushes out of the blade, knocking him down, and just tsunami going across the chairs set up, bashing into the other two, who also go down under the waves.
And you still have
Question.
another action.
Is that the attack
I have
action?
2 more actions.
Is it the attack action or when you make an attack?
When you take the attack action using
Yeah.
this axe, you can forgo
Oh, yeah.
one of your attacks
Okay,
to
so I have
swing
one
the
more
axe
attack.
in front of you.
Well, it just says forgo one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you
but I
can
still
swing
have
at him
more attacks.
again.
Yeah, I still have one more, yeah.
No, 3. It says forgo one of them. You have 2 attacks.
So
So you have a second action for 2 more attacks,
Yeah.
right?
Your hasted action is
So-
1?
Hold on.
So 2.
Oh,
So, haste gives you 1 additional attack.
Yeah.
So 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
So, you have your second attack from extra attack, and then if you want to use haste to attack, you can swing a 3rd time.
Okay. Did any of them die?
No. But they are all prone, so this has advantage.
Okay. Do any of them look rough?
The one you hit.
The one down.
All right, I will swing at him again.
All right.
24.
To hit.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. $12.
And you cleave his head in half.
Oh. In the middle?
Yeah, which way?
It's important.
You cut from the top of the head down to the top lip.
Bisect. Oh, partial bisect.
Nice. All right, so I have a choice now of either an action or an attack.
So you can take another action, or you can attack. Yes.
Yeah, the same thing.
I'm clarifying for you and everyone else.
Okay. The next closest one is 15 feet away from me.
Yes.
So
You have a lot of movement with you being hasted.
I do, but isn't that an action to move? No.
Your speed's doubled, right?
It is. I do have a lot of movement right now.
They're still so fast and so angry.
And they are all prone. Okay, I'm gonna run up to the next one. I'm gonna say the one that was in front of me originally.
So, peak of the chevron. Got
Yes. Well, I mean, if it's a triangle, they're all at a peak. But anyway.
If it's equilateral. Actually, even if it's a cube.
You're being a little obtuse. Try.
18 to hit.
That hits.
$10 damage.
All right. So, you just deal with the first one. Rush with a bit of a wake behind you from all the water on the ground, and just swing at the other one on the ground. You catch him in the jaw. And his roar starts to gurgle a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to call my rage at the beginning of this.
You did. Would you like to rage?
Yes, I'm going to rage. I'm going to do acid. I have to write these down for myself.
Yes, you get a number of resistances equal to your intelligence. So
Yep.
Ooh. Did that make it into the final book?
yeah, it
Get
did.
the book, guys.
Oh.
It's so broken.
So acid.
Necrotic just because it's on Koski's mind right now.
And it's gross. Is there
What
abomination
color
damage?
is this guy?
Ooh, like greenish scales.
That's already acid.
Yeah.
Is there poison damage?
Yeah, I guess I'll do
is, but-
poison, and then I have one more.
What about family betrayal?
That's slashing.
That is slash.
Or psychic.
Oh.
I'm just gonna do fire because that's what Koski associates dragons with, and he's a simple bull.
All right. That brings us to the grafters' turns. The one right next to you is going to stand up. And he's just going to try and beat you with a chair.
Okay.
And the other one is going to just vomit more acid in your direction.
Okay.
So, for the one that's vomiting at you, I need a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 7.
7. That is a fail. The grafter also had to make the save and succeeded.
There was a dex save?
Yes.
Did you sense that danger?
That is danger sense. And you still have covering fire. So you get an additional +2 to this as well.
That is another 7. No, 9. So
right.
it's still a fail.
Yep. I'm going to do the 2 attacks against you now. That is a 17 to hit
Nope.
and a 19 to hit.
Normally a 19 would hit, but
Yeah.
I have +2.
AC, yeah.
From
so,
the covering fire.
Yeah.
So,
And from the
haste.
haste.
Oh, so it doesn't miss. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. Neither attack hits as he's just swinging at you with a chair.
Yeah. This is the worst WWE match ever.
Oh, yeah.
Literally,
Can't hit
I
a
was
thing.
literally
Yeah.
gonna say.
So much vomiting.
Or Koski's just full McFoleying it and like just taking it to the dome, unfazed.
All right, so Koski, you would be taking 21 points of acid damage. It's halved because of your Eldritch Rage to 10 points of acid damage.
Okay.
This guy's also taking 10 points of acid damage. All right. The other grafter is just running up to you as well. But that is his turn. So you have 2 enemies in melee combat with you.
Okay.
Brings us to the top of the round. Reniel, you are behind the stage. This large abomination is looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna back up to where I saw the cage and the teddy bear.
Yep.
Was there like a name that I could see to like help humanize him? Like remind him who his name is as it becomes a teddy bear? Like, it's alright, little guy. Like, you're safe now. Like, you don't have to. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Like coming up slowly with the teddy bear. So hopefully this is yours.
Give me a perception check.
Perception check. Just looking around, glancing about. What's your name? Oh, the dirty 20.
His name is Zan.
Yeah.
God, I hate you.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, Zan, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're gonna help, all right? It'll be okay, Zan. I'm just like slowly like approaching, still covered like half my skin is just like burning off. I'm just like trying to just like, it'll be all right.
This is going to be another animal handling check.
The name didn't help humanize him. I'm like,
It's what's letting you make this check.
okay. I'm gonna attempt commanding presence again. Which was the dice that was like betraying me? Let me use
Pick the one that did 18s. Where's that one? This one?
This one, yeah. The caramel one.
Yeah, get the 18 guy in there.
This guy's superstitions.
Commanding presence. Oh, very. So that is 18.
It's just kind of looking at you a little confused.
Okay. But he's not. Does he look? Does he take the doll?
You see a look of recognition,
Okay.
but it hasn't reached out.
Okay, that's fine. And does he look hurt at all? Is there any kind of like physical pain besides just your father
Besides
doesn't
him
love
saying
me?
it hurts,
Okay. Right.
you do not see a wound.
Okay. I'm wounded, so I'm going to do some second winding.
All right.
That's a D10. And I am adding my con to that, so 7 points of healing.
That's a D10 plus fighter level. No con.
I need, okay. Yeah, that is more than that then. Thank you. That is an additional 15 total. Nice. I might survive this one. Right, and bonus action. Koski, do you need to move anywhere?
No, I have
Do you
both
like your
of them
positioning? Okay,
right there, so Koski's good.
did you want to
Did I want to?
You could take it.
position anywhere?
No, not really.
Okay, Boris, provide more covering fire for Koski.
All right.
You can attack one of the grafters if you'd like.
I'll shoot the one that is in front of Koski.
Do the one that was like spitting at her.
Oh yeah, we'll hit that one, and it's at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. If you
It's a
hit
little
something
bit
red
better.
happens.
That is a 16 hit this time.
16 will hit.
Nice. So now we have 3/4 cover from that guy.
Sweet. 2d10.
Ah, yes, it is from that guy, not from all enemies.
Right.
You were. Oh, yeah.
That is 14 points of fire damage.
14.
It was a hefty firebolt.
Said ouch.
They feel pain.
Zan keeps saying so. We know.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Dante.
And I look at you like pleadingly, like, let's not hurt.
Don't worry,
Let's try
there's not going to be any more hurting of anyone here.
Banish.
No, I can't do it twice. Oh yeah, you might want to do it the banished one. I'll take this one. I'll cast Entice and I'll force him to fail the saving throw. He can't hear or see or focus on anyone else but me. He literally can't.
Goes from looking at you.
Don't worry about it.
As
I'll
an
be
object interaction, you're gonna need this.
fine. Nah, I'm gonna be fine.
You want the teddy bear?
No.
His name is Zan.
I believe you. And then I'll go ahead and bonus action. That was a spell, so I can't do that. Okay, well, I can't do that. No, that's fine. I'll back up. I think I still have to be within. He has to be able to hear me. He doesn't have to be able to see me. So I'm gonna go behind and just make sure that he can hear my voice.
Okay, so you're going behind him.
Well, behind the curtain, like away as fast
The
as far as I
curtain
can.
has essentially melted at this point.
That's fine. I'm just going like as far as possible from
Okay.
him. Already being 10, 15 feet away. I'm assuming I'm kind of do that thing where I'm like, come on, this way. Yeah. And just getting him away from Reniel at least.
All right.
Maybe towards the cage that he was kept in his whole life, maybe.
No, I get that feeling. I don't want to be back in that cage.
All right. So you have backed up.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
All right.
Full distance.
Is that your turn? Brings us to the Abomination's turn. Reniel, you are starting your turn within range of this. I need you to give me a con save, as the stench is overpowering you.
Oh.
This is a lot. 10.
That's a fail. So you are poisoned until his next turn.
Okay.
Sure.
It's like that's chili.
Yeah, just like that.
And
Poisonous.
Absolutely.
does not get his acid belch back, so he's just going to fly up.
You can fly.
You can take an attack of opportunity if you want.
I'm gonna try to bat at him playfully with the teddy bear. We're having fun.
You're not trying to deal damage.
No, it's
Okay.
just like get his attention, buddy. Zan, come back down here.
So he's going to fly up looking at you.
I still want to hit him with the teddy bear.
Do you want to deal damage or not?
Can I roll to?
I'm just assuming you hit him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
All right. And he is going to spit acid at you once
Okay.
before just dive bombing you.
Great.
First attack is 18 to hit.
Do I have the +2 against him?
No, I only last until the beginning of my next turn.
Oh, it doesn't have it anymore? Okay, then yeah, that hits.
All right. So the acid spit hits you,
Oh.
and it's just going to dive down.
Wait, does it not hit?
So as a note, it doesn't say that it lasts until the end of the turn on covering fire, unless you edit it in the book correctly. For covering fire,
Yeah, it already doesn't. It just says against the creature. On Miss Ally creature gains half cover against target creature. It doesn't actually have a time at all.
Oh, well, that's on my bad and will be fixed by next session, but as written,
Then it does not hit me.
all right. So you barely dodge,
Great.
and it is now dive bombing you. That is a
Is it over
19 to hit.
Nope. Just misses.
And for his final attack,
he has 3 attacks.
26 to hit.
Great. Come on. Yeah. It's good.
So you were able to dodge a massive globule of acid landing at your feet. You kind of do a backwards roll just to get away from the first claw, and then the second one's just landing on your head.
Great.
That's going to be 8 points of... Oh, wait, sorry. Misread that stat block. It's going to be 6 points of slashing damage plus 8 points of poison damage.
Ah. Okay.
as his claws appear to be toxic.
Do those count as the same attack, or do I have to roll 2 concentration checks?
It is the same attack.
Then I'm good. A natural 12 on the concentration check, so it's still
Alright.
banished.
Gulp. Oh yeah.
That brings us to Horus. It is your turn.
Don't worry about this guy. Get the grafters.
Okay, are the grafters in a line where it won't hit, where lightning bolt won't hit Koski?
If you maneuver around, yeah.
Cool. We're gonna do that, and lightning bolt.
All right.
They need 2 dexterity save. They need dexterity saving throws.
5.
Cool. This is 8d6, right? Rolls. Okay, fine. $15. 25 points of lightning damage.
25 points of lightning damage. They're both fried.
Sweet. Grafter's taken care of.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Koski. As this bolt of lightning just the 2 of them, and they just fall over.
Just see.
The other one's now flying, right?
The other one has landed.
Where is
but-
it?
On stage.
Well, however I am, I guess.
You went 30 feet back.
Yeah.
So I'd say he's probably a total of 50 feet away from you.
You're so fast though.
You can get there, but we're trying not to hit him. I think is the.
I think all of my extra movement things are when I'm going into.
I mean, you're also hasted,
you're
so
hasted,
your
you
movement
Oh,
speed
I'm
is
still
doubled.
hasted. Okay,
you
yeah.
absolutely
So
have the movement, but
in that case,
I will say you did hear Reniel and me both like actively saying we don't want to hurt this one, and like I can.
Koski, he needs a father figure.
And I'm telling you right now, I say out loud, he's fine. He will not hurt anyone. I guarantee it.
As some
I
of our
can-
skin is like,
I'll be
melting
fine.
off.
No, I'll be fine.
no, I have to hit it to do that. So I can't do that.
I mean, you can hit it
Gotta be
like
a
once. Okay, you
pacifist.
can do it once, but like I'm just saying, don't kill the guy. You know.
You're really expecting Koski to like.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna be mad at Koski, okay? Like,
He's a
Koski's great.
misguided youth.
Plus the judge of this competition, so.
How big is this thing?
Huge. That is at least 15-foot wingspan.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Koski?
I'm 1 for saving it, but I don't know.
Maybe you can play it to sleep.
I'll be fine.
I don't.
Yeah, feed.
Neither Ant nor Koski knows how to like
Right.
do this
Non-violently.
Not
non-violently.
violence. What does that mean?
I think this situation just calls for violence.
Nope.
Maybe you can speak to him like a father.
Next round, he can't do anything to me.
All right, Koski's gonna
you.
try to do this, and then hopefully that will help buy time for the rest of you that do have non-violent ways of dealing with this
Yeah.
to deal with it.
Like I could if they were humanoid.
I mean, I get him for 9 rounds. He can't do anything. Next round. So.
Oh,
So that's. I mean, I'm assuming that's enough time. And then the other one's 8 rounds in banishment. So I don't know.
Okay.
It should be something.
Enough time to do what?
I don't know. Wait.
The authorities might be coming soon,
Yeah,
so
what?
we're just buying time. Were people escaping actively?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine.
Okay.
A few people have stopped to like look like, oh, they're fighting.
No, get out of here.
all right. Since you guys yelled for me to not hurt it,
I'm actively waving down a teddy bear. Stop! He's a child.
is there
name is
anyone
Sam.
injured around that isn't melted?
There's a few people that are like just acid covered and or just unconscious because they were beat with a chair.
Sure.
Oh, it's like napalm.
Sure.
All right, Koski is gonna. Since I have a lot of movement speed, I'm gonna. How many people are there that are injured?
5.
All right, Koski will just run and collect all 5 of them.
Yep.
He's not
Carry
actually
all of them
gonna
at
help
once.
them, but he's gonna just carry them all
Further away.
further away.
Okay.
God, you could probably actually get out of the bubble and back in.
All right, if I have enough movement, I'll get them out
I'll
of the
allow
bubble
it, yeah.
Especially if he's in action to dash.
and come back in with a greasy bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ooh, that's what he wants. Is that canon?
Reniel, it is your turn.
Answer my question. Did Kosti come back with a greasy bacon egg and cheese?
It is what Koski wants, yes.
Is Sikoski's new superpower?
Bacon egg and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. I wish that was my superpower.
Right,
What are you doing, Reniel?
I'm reaching out for a bacon egg and cheese. Is he
Koski is not that close.
Alright. I hold my action for Kosti. Enough nonsense. Do I have?
Sense.
Alright, let's see. You have his attention. It magically
Magically, it can only focus on me.
can't
for
even
a
hear
full
me.
minute. It can't. Well, it says that it can. Let me see. I don't know if it can hear you. It definitely doesn't care if you're saying something. That's for sure. But I don't know. Enthrall. On a failed save, it has disadvantage on perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you, and until that target. Yeah. So until that target can no longer hear you, and the spell ends if you're incapacitated and can no longer. So effectively, I cause the target creature of your choice that can hear you to focus on you, and it has to try to focus on anyone else. So it can try with disadvantage to make a perception check to see someone else. But
Okay.
is that what it's gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that seems crazy for a.
Does a teddy bear have like a little name tag on it that says its name? No. Okay.
Okay, I'll take the 10.
And can I look around for anything else that can help us calm this guy down? Or anything that is, if he's in pain, was there anything around that kind of looks like, oh, that's what they use to soothe him or calm him down? Any kind of food?
Give me an investigation check. This will take your whole turn.
Okay. 4.
No.
Too many tears. Bonus action. I guess just to keep helping us out. Suppressing fire. Make a single weapon, ranged weapon or spell attack as a reaction against hostile creature they can see. If it hits, it becomes 0. It's movement speed.
Okay. I'm sure. I thought I wasn't.
Sorry, one more time.
The target of this command may make a single ranged spell attack as a reaction when the hostile creature they can see moves. Okay, so if you see it move, you can ping it.
Okay. So I have it. So if it moves, I can
Yeah, you
shoot
can
at it.
make it
I
go
guess.
prone and have its movement speeds go 0. So.
Okay.
Alright. And I guess I'll try to find cover. So while still digging around for like maybe a storybook or something.
Digging through a pile of refuse in the back. Dante,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I'm going to use my contract ability, making it so that it can no longer attack me and I can no longer attack it. Wisdom saving throw. I can't force it to fail because I already used that, and you made it a once per day, although
That is likely going to fail. What's your DC?
17.
Yeah, that fails.
Yes. Okay.
That's a 10.
So now it can't attack me.
They can only see you.
It has to try to see other things. It can only see me unless it makes a check to see other things with disadvantage. I guess you make up the DC for that. It doesn't. And then, and it can attack me. So, and that's for 9 rounds starting now. Well, yeah, 9 rounds starting now, 8 rounds for that guy, for the other guy, and the,
In whatever fun
Dang.
model you sent him, yeah.
Yeah. so that's-
Banishment's on the same count as haste, so I'm keeping
Great.
track of
Okay.
haste.
Perfect. So I say, go get help, I guess, because I'm good here. And I'll sort of walk up to the person, Zan. You said Zan?
Zan, his name is Zan.
You're great on planes. So I will, I'll walk up and, I don't know, saddle up next to him. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. We're gonna go ahead and wait a little bit until some help gets here, and then we're gonna.
Hurts.
I know it hurts.
It's just spending his turn chilling.
Yeah, it was my turn. Well, it was my turn. So eventually gets his
Yeah.
turn.
Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
Well, that was my action, so no. But on my next turn, I'll start healing people.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Horace,
If our goal is not to hurt it anymore, I guess.
Maybe get ready for the one that's gonna pop out of banishment.
Yeah, I'll just kind of.
Go get the other mages, right? I mean, that's you have like a full minute. I'm
not that fast. I don't think I can get in and out.
Koski's fast,
We
and
do know
they
a
have a
judge.
motorcycle.
That's fast.
Wait, you have the motorcycle. Does haste count with the? No, you would have to haste the motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Ah, dang. That's sick though.
I think the motorcycle is still faster
Yeah,
than
still
Koski
actually.
hasted.
100 feet, right?
120.
120. Yeah. Dashing. That's 240 around.
Wow.
Wait, no, you still get an extra dash action, right? From haste. Is that true?
Yeah,
So you
can-
go
can
to-
use your action to dash.
Dude. Oh my
That's
god.
what I said.
360 feet around. Yeah, just go get help.
I'm gonna just wait out.
Cool.
There's nothing to do.
Koski.
Koski will go run. He's not going to use his cool new toy for this.
What?
But he is going to run with his extra movement speed outside of the dome. I didn't know this was the plan before. I would have done it before.
Okay.
No, this was cool though.
I didn't know what
And-
it was before.
Flag down help? Is there help?
You already see a couple mages, and
Okay.
you're able to direct them. And before the minute is up, the dome is collapsed, so it's just around Zan. And if you direct them to where the
Yeah,
banishment
of
is, they construct a sphere of force around
Great.
where it will reappear.
I want to
that.
say I'm like outside it, kind of, because it's like just around. But I want to make sure that my hand's like there. You know, like just been talking it through.
With that, we are out of initiative, and we're going to go to break. Join us in a couple minutes. We'll be right back on Feedback Loop Alchemist. And welcome back. Before we get back into the game, we do have a couple of break shoutouts. Thank you to Lupin the Mailman, Forger343, Valcrad, Zombies, and White Rose. Thank you, everyone. Now, our party has just helped to contain the fiasco of humanoid chimeras at the Tudor Salon. You hear a couple of people just like, whoa, is that the same judge that won the race? And like,
Already saved a bunch of people.
hell of a judge team this year.
Hell of a judge.
I'd like it to be known that Koski is not happy to be getting this much positive recognition.
Oh,
This is begrudging.
Yeah.
But Koski, you do look at the time and you are cutting it close.
you should take your motorcycle.
Koski's gonna just make his way.
Is it because it uses souls?
No.
Is it because like
no way,
there's
Koski.
screaming
It
torment?
probably has. I mean, not the screaming torment part, just the part that Koski doesn't know how to get more of that.
Oh yeah, that's true. No,
And
that's
I only
good.
have 7.
Yeah. Don't use it. Don't
We
use
can
it.
ask
travel over
Smiler. Yeah.
Just take a little night trip, day trip, evening trip to Avernus.
A couple more
I
levels.
love Cayatana just telling Koski, go to hell.
Yeah.
Detroit's in canon.
So,
If there are some mages or obvious authorities, I would try to see if I can't convince them to get these guys to Dr. Eichenstein.
Which guy?
The humanoid people. I don't know. He's a doctor. They know about
Okay.
like
give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I mean,
commanding presence.
I just have to say, the presenter that just died probably would have knew a little bit about putting souls into coins. At least somebody in that presentation group.
Natural one.
No.
oh, you disadvantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are detaining the 2 experiments, and the Archlich Dominion will determine their fate.
Honestly, it's
And
the best.
as I do that, I make sure the guy who says that, keep this in mind, and I'll hand him the teddy bear. His name is Zan. And I'll just kind of walk away sadly.
All right. Koski,
Where'd Koski go?
you're making your way towards the next presentation. The necromancy presentation of the day. variant lichdom. The presentation is being held in the antiquary display. So you're in the museum once more. Everyone who shows up here is very much of the wizard-looking type. Not so much in the way of scientific researchers. There is music being played here, but it is it's kind of a little unsettling, more so than anything. And a very old man walks onto stage. He appears to be a tiefling, as he has horns that curl out and just kind of spiral like ram horns. His skin is yellow and gaunt. And he looks up from under his hood, and you just see 2 green dots instead of eyes in the sockets.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Zachronius, Archlich.
And the presentation is dry at first, extremely dry. Give me an Arcana check.
For how dry it is.
Oh, that's a 20. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
It's a dry 20.
Even with you kind of zoning out a little bit, you are picking up on what he's saying, and you know enough about magic to kind of make a little bit of sense of it. You know what a lich is. It is someone who chose to be undead through the consumption of living souls. He's talking about how liches don't need to be a wizard in order to conduct a ritual like this. And souls aren't always needing to be consumed in order to make a phylactery. Examples. Some sorcerers have successfully made themselves into liches, using their bloodline as a phylactery. As long as they still have a living relative, they cannot die. There have been artificers who have built themselves a body and who have just uploaded their thoughts into these constructs and self-replicated.
Husky's taking notes on his notepad. Well, like he's like grading, sort of.
There have been bards who treat their magnum opus as a phylactery.
As long as they remember.
Exactly, as long as they are remembered, they do not die.
And that's OP.
Just like the All-Star song. Smash Mouth.
The classic bard. Smash Mouth.
There are warlocks who have bound their souls to the existence of their patrons. As long as their patron has influence, they will not die. But where it gets kind of interesting is when they start talking about people with no magic. These ravagers, these beasts of the battlefield. There are some berserkers who hold a grudge so well that they will not die. And it is through their carnage and rage that they make others hate. And as long as that hate exists, even if their body were to be destroyed, that hate would manifest and they would take over another body.
The Ganon paradigm.
It doesn't have to be magic that makes a lich. It just has to be the willingness to become a monster. There are no physical examples in this presentation. It's mostly theoretical.
What's he looking for funding for then?
He's looking for funding to find a way, well, to find all the ways one can become a lich.
Yeah, what's the ranger way to do it? Animal companion that he can't die? Maybe.
But that's the presentation. He thanks everyone for their time.
What's this? Everyone like
What do
turning
you,
towards the judge.
What do you want to rate this one, Koski?
Oh, Koski managed to rate it the self-portrait that he drew during it, and that's its score.
It's a pretty good score. That's a pretty good score. That's the best score so far.
Confused clapping.
I'm not confused at all. That's the best score so far.
We're outside, by the way. I'm pretty sure we're still banned from the museum.
No. Well. I wish it was a Q&A portion. Because
All right.
genuinely, Warlock one seems kind of insane, no? If my patron still... You have to go kill Orcus to, like, kill me? Well, that's crazy, no? Like, compared to a phylactery, which is like a collection, that's... I want to be that. That sounds great.
Well,
Did you come with me to this?
But we can't
banned.
actually get in there because
they're banned from it.
We're banned. We can't actually enter. We tried to. We're like, no, what? That's our friend. Our friend's the judge.
I can.
If there's like a mirror, like you would see.
Did you
like,
come with me? Okay, good. Because Koski was distracted.
If you had questions, there would be Q&A times, but Koski is definitely doodling.
There's no questions for Horace here.
All right.
Everything was pretty straightforward.
Wow. Would Cayatana have joined them at any point today?
Nope. I was told that they were gonna come find me at the end, so
Yeah. At 5, right? Or,
I was like, "Where are you guys?" And I was responded with, "See you at 5."
Okay, yeah. So after this, we go and get Mom Bell Taco.
There's the Zashian artillery before 5.
Oh, that's right. It's on time yet. Oh, okay. It's on time yet.
yeah.
I guess we'll just. Okay.
I mean,
If we're seeing other people, other presenters, other presenters' assistants, I'll ask about if anyone has seen or heard of the elixir capsule guy, Mr. Filigree, to see if, with the rumors of someone seemingly stealing stuff from people and for like a kind of a purpose, he seems like he'd be a valid target for something like that. Rumors, or if
Give me an insight check just to hear about rumors.
can
You're the one who asked.
yeah, but can he be like can
I
he
help
be
you?
around? Yeah, can I get help?
I'm with
You
him.
can-
'cause
you can
we
help,
both-
yes.
Yeah, I'll help.
Can you guide me?
Yes, I can guide you.
Thanks, love. Ooh, good.
You didn't guide yourself.
All right. That is a 19.
19. There is a rumor going around that a bottle of unfilled capsules was stolen.
I knew it.
Right. What are those capsules for?
Well, it was some sort of presentation where one would put a potion in a capsule and
You could just eat it.
And pop it into someone like a almost quicker than action, like it's a bonus thing you can do, even when it's not yourself?
Or is it something that's makes it undetectable?
It was more the latter. Just
So like poison.
it
Possibly
could
were some
be.
of the
They did talk about military applications through assassination.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what he's doing. Well, I don't know who he's doing it to, but I know what he's doing.
It's medicine. It's medicine. If Horace, if there are like snacks about and they see Horace carrying food, they slap it out of his hand.
Why?
I do explain eventually, but if you try to like pick it up, I'll continue to slap out of it. That's how you get. Anything could be poisoned.
Oh, I see. I see.
I'm not just bullying Horace.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were explaining Horace. My apologies. I didn't get it. Like,
Koski, put down that breakfast sandwich. Koski, no. No, Koski. I shoot the breakfast sandwich out of Koski's hand. But then we would, I guess we try to like buy the Zashian thing. I don't know, maybe just a remote. If it's like an orbital missile, right? And there's like a remote that you can take. This is like very doomsday weaponry.
this isn't. I don't
This is
think
something
this is
Cross would want to take.
remote. What do you mean, like a thing you can click and then it'll send it?
I'm sorry, this is Noel saying that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like,
That would be a crazy way for that
orbital
to
bombardment.
operate. That would be a crazy way.
This
for
is
that to
core we're talking about.
That's true,
Don't put it past
It's
me.
true, but if Core made a machine that could destroy like a city block and then had like a little button and he's like, oh man, the button was stolen, and Cross is walking away like that's crazy.
But then you can use it to leverage power.
No, I'm kidding.
That's no moon.
That's no moon.
When
Alright.
Noel said remote, I thought he was talking about listening in on the presentation remotely. Like, I was thinking like through an orb,
Like a class, yeah.
kind of like joining a Zoom call virtually while everybody else is in person.
Can we get someone to do that for us? Wait, yeah, can we divination into these?
No.
These are invite-only Teams calls.
Yes.
There's like a code. I can never get the code in right the first time. What is that?
So, were you or were you not going to Zashian Artillery?
Will we be able to get back to Mum in time?
Might run a little late.
Not if we take a motorcycle.
He's offering his soul in
This
for a
is-
coin as
This was no one asking.
Yeah, but you can't all fit on it.
There isn't even a passenger slot on the Devil's
Don't look at
Ride.
me, he asked
I've
him.
precariously ridden worse things. I've survived most of the things I've fallen off of. All the things, actually, technically.
Well, technically, we stopped.
Him saying that should be enough for you to be like, we'll walk. We'll get there
literally
late.
I literally just said we haven't let you fall off it. Is that you haven't survived it? We've stopped you from doing it. Is the you know what I mean?
Tomato.
Sure.
I guess
That's how words work. For sure. Yeah.
I guess we'll see just very quickly to see because Noel's interested about the Zashian artillery, and we'll see if it's
Matt's
stealable enough, and then we'll just dip out if it doesn't look like it's something that
Not even
Cross can
close.
carry.
It is the size of a building.
Oh.
Yeah, but activatable how?
It's still a prototype.
Great.
He's asking for funding to finish it.
Great.
It's just a building shaped. Like, yeah, what do we look at as we're like approaching this? What are we seeing as we're looking up at this building shaped thing?
Do you know about the theoretical weapon of, orbital bombardment rods
Pillar
of
of
God?
Yeah, so it's just like a metals.
Yep. It drops large metal rods from space.
Oh, I see. So is there like a metal rod there or a device that drops it, like a big
It
spaceship
is
kind
a
of?
very early prototype.
What kind of sound does it make? Does it like? Never mind.
I'm trying
It
to
doesn't
go-
even turn on yet.
That's why I was tapping my
So-
lip. I was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I probably can't steal that.
So,
We'll head back to Mom. We won't get food though.
No. Yes, we will. What?
Yeah.
But Cross could try to. Randy's getting a little paranoid. You might have to talk him down.
Yeah,
from-
that's why I'm saying we're gonna get
Koski
some
has a
food.
bacon, egg, and cheese for her.
No, we told them we would literally get
All
food.
right.
on the way back. We
We'll
can't
stop
not
by
get food.
Bell Taco.
Yes.
We're getting bell top.
We'll talk to the talking Chihuahua.
So-
at the stand.
Cayatana,
Hi.
thank you for your patience.
This is great. I'm just watching.
You have been at the inn all day.
I've been downstairs talking to the innkeeper with a big O cup of coffee and just like the pot next to it. Just rubbing my forehead and every once in a while just talking to the innkeeper.
Would you have let them know that you were expecting a house call today?
I don't really feel like it's anyone's business. I feel like it's like a hotel, so people just kind of show up.
Well, you would see the doctor walk in probably about 15 minutes early.
So she is definitely not paying attention. So she does not notice him walk in as she's talking to the innkeeper. And then he said he did it for me and that he would do it again? Like, how could he? I don't know.
The innkeeper knows. Your son doesn't.
She's having a tough day. Leave her alone. This is like the third innkeeper that knows.
Probably. I hope it is not a inconvenience, but I thought I would show up a little early.
The rest of my friends and my kids aren't here. I was hoping to chat with them to kind of figure out. I don't know. There was some things I was hoping to talk to you about, but I guess we can just catch up. Does the inn have any like rooms that are like not like a room that's like private? That's not like a bedroom.
They probably got something.
Yeah, like something upstairs where it's like people can randomly come in, but maybe there's a door.
Say a small conference room.
There we go. People walk in every once in a while. I'm just like, get out.
Fräulein, do take a seat.
I don't know. I feel like you have to talk to me.
What do you think of me?
Well, that's a very loaded question, given the fact that, not even a week ago, I hated you with absolutely all of my guts because you are the person who ultimately ruined my life, turned me into what I am, and took every possible consent away from me. And then I discovered that, nope, that's actually my husband, who's your friend. And so, now I'm very conflicted.
Well, might I get my equipment out while we talk? He pulls out a doctor's bag, puts it on the table, and starts going through it, laying out tools as he is saying. What do you know of the relationship between me and Estiano?
Just what the both of you have told me, which is that you guys have known each other since school and talk on a regular basis. So you suddenly sound like you're very close friends, and it's a lot.
Your spouse has led me to believe that you knew that he and I were associates.
I remember you saying this, and it sounds like he confirmed that for, more or less he seems to have confirmed that.
He and I were very close in our academia. The best of friends.
Awesome.
Cool. Sounds good.
Cool story, bro.
So, it just baffles me why he did not tell you about me.
I don't know, it sounds like you might know him better than I do. Fear of losing me, manipulation, control. being a really bad at making decisions, which he is.
That does sound like the Estiano that I know.
Also, just an FYI, you know, I don't know when everyone's coming. The kids still don't know, so, like...
Why not? It has been days.
It's been a night
Oh.
since it's been confirmed by him. To be fair, I have to take what you say with a grain of salt.
It's at this point that he starts an examination. He's like opening your eyes, and he's got what looks like a wand of light that he's just.
That's cute.
This was like weekly with my husband, so like she's still just talking normally as it's happening.
You appear to be quite hungover.
Accurate. I don't think you needed to use your medical profession to come to that
I
conclusion.
do have to
but
make sure that you are not getting ill before our presentation.
shouldn't be. I've eaten recently.
That's good. How recently? And it's as he's starting to pull out a notebook, that's when everyone kind of barges in, question mark?
Kicks down door.
Yeah, I'm up. Oh, okay. Sorry. So I got some stuff. We got food.
You guys are late.
We're gonna have to watch out for like little pills though. Apparently Cross stole ones that could make it so that you can't detect poison if you swallow it. So I would just root around to before you eat. This one's good.
They
You
have
want this one?
only barico, so it's for you. What else did we get? Do we get dessert? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
This could possibly be poison. Huh?
No, I can't.
Well, no, Cross
Don't.
stole something to make it easier for him to poison
He's
us.
going to try to poison somebody at some point.
We
I
killed his
don't.
brother.
I don't think.
So Cross is in town.
Oh, hi.
Doctor,
This is why we needed to debrief.
I hand him a quesadilla that I didn't check for poison.
And I guess Koski will hand you a half-eaten bacon, egg, and cheese? I'm not dead yet. This is
Yeah,
probably
that should be good.
Unless it was in the other.
But it wasn't.
I knocked that. Okay.
I will start eating all of the food that was given to me.
So I am to understand that this shall be a family and friends appointment.
Yeah, we talked about that. I asked you if they could be here. And
I assumed that you are bringing just your children.
use them incorrectly. There is I really want to talk to you guys. Let's say out loud.
But what?
It's okay. You can keep going.
I shall give you 5 minutes.
Awesome. Great.
He'll step outside after packing his bag back up and bringing it with him.
How's your day? Good to you too. How's yours? This guy.
Oh,
What's up?
speaking of doctors with questionable practices, there was this one presentation, very chimera, right? This one guy, right? I guess
I'll go into that one.
Well, you probably shouldn't have. As you can see, all my clothes are pretty much like halfway melted off.
That's great.
Exfoliated my skin though.
Yeah, I healed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
one-
is that bone?
It's one spell. I
New layer of skin, pretty much just new. Right, so this one doctor, right, he took his family and like without their consent turned them into like mutants for like their experiment for some unknown reason. Can you believe that? How could someone do that to their kids?
Very true. For family in general, honestly,
Just
that's
like
very true.
it's like the
Because,
worst
like-
kind of betrayal.
Because, like, you know, it's sort of how we knew with the doctor, but it's like, it would be like if Estiano was the one. But it would be crazy.
They don't even joke about that.
I'm
though.
sorry, okay? That's crazy.
How much of these quesadilla things did we get? They're
I leave you
fantastic.
guys alone for one day, and exactly what I expected to happen happens.
We saved it, though. We got him, though. You know?
So we have about 5 minutes. I need a quick update on our goals and objectives for some of our conflicting relationships currently. We have the
We're doing
doctor. We have this.
Oh,
You know, the queen. Where are we feeling on that?
How are we feeling on it?
honestly, Mom, the doctor doesn't seem to have, doesn't seem like that bad of a guy. And it might just be because we've gone into presentations where there's like actual psychopaths using their power and intelligence to, just make menacing things that will ruin the world. At least the doctor, at least how he treats you and the other guys.
Yeah.
There could be worse people we could ally with. The Queen being one of them. As in worse people we could ally with. Like,
The thing is, we can't even get in touch, with our contact, let alone the Queen, let alone anyone. So, I don't know. Who cares about them, I guess? They don't care about what we're doing, obviously.
I look towards Koski and Horus.
I don't quite agree with you. I think that the Queen has some significant blockers on her communications, and I think that something has happened to our contact.
Well, he's not dead. Because I would know.
Does not mean that something has not happened to him. And I don't know if that is Cross is doing, or if that is from some of your family.
What could have possibly happened to him where he can't mentally answer, but he's not?
Yeah, to my knowledge, there's not a lot unless you're asleep or dead that can stop a scrying, right? Or not scrying.
Or a message, not like a sending spell?
Maybe you just got me
Arcana
during a
check.
nap.
Every time I've messaged him like every day, multiple times at night and day, within 12-hour cycles.
You should be receiving it. He's either not responding, not conscious. Yeah, that's pretty much your only options.
be because we would know if he was dead
Yeah.
or there was some. Okay. So
And it-
I guess maybe Costco's a point. We haven't really tried too hard to reach out to them, but
I mean, we've tried. I think we've tried
With
a
the
very
third level
direct-
spells that I've
a
used.
very direct way of communication, and there's only 2 instances in which we don't get a response.
And we investigated his room to figure out if there's any signs of struggle or anything like that. We've tried to follow and find him. Nothing. Like, what else are we supposed to do?
maybe we can ask the receptionist if he's been out and about.
I mean, don't you find it suspicious that his room was untouched when we checked there? Had he been staying there, we went in and didn't we go in the morning?
I believe so.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I thought it was like, oh, he's a spy person, so he's not. He wasn't. He was like.
You were
not really
told
staying there.
he is staying next door.
Right. I mean, as far
There
as
were no signs of life in that room. There was no sign that someone had been there.
at the same time, we fully blew a hole out into the glass ceiling,
Yeah,
a
and the-
glass-like window on the floor, and it's
There's nothing. No sign of it. at
fine
all.
now as I tap.
So I guess that's what I
around.
assumed happened was he cleaned it, but I don't know.
They're very thorough. But to your
Oh
point,
yeah. What are you suggesting? Do you have a way that we might be able to like find this person or?
I did not know.
I have a way, but it's expensive.
is there any way we can?
How expensive?
About 1,000 gold.
Don't we have find object?
Yeah, and find person, but it's 1,000 feet. If they're not within 1,000 feet, you have to just like walk around the city.
I have again 1,000 gold. I can, if there's nothing blocking their way of
Hold on.
I have an important
being
question.
seen.
Sure.
Do we even want to work with her anymore?
That was when I thought that the dock was. I don't know,
'Cause-
just making monsters.
It might sound crazy, but if we told him about it, then like
500.
maybe he would have an idea of how to counter what's going on.
Yeah, that's a good point. For about the spell to find them as 1,000 gold thing, let's say we use that. And there's 2 options, right? Either unconscious and can't answer or doesn't want to. If it's the don't want to, how does that... We just wasted 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
They just don't want to talk to us.
Well, then I just have access to that spell permanently. It doesn't consume it.
Then yeah, 1,000
just
gold.
a-
It's yours.
Yeah.
Done.
It's just a.
Wait, why did you want to...
I didn't spend any of my money.
Oh, good.
I give you what you need for it. So, I don't know, Mom. What made you change your mind? Is it just because you talk to him and he's not as
Yeah.
mean of a dude?
So, with all the information that I've been gathering over the last couple days, I can't really find any issues with him. And
Well, you should tell us what kind of information have you found? Like what? Anything crazy?
yes,
Really?
Like, what's his middle name?
see, Angel is smiling and nervous. Cayatana is fully anxious,
100%.
just like avoiding eye contact, just like
Facing the room.
yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's exactly what she would be doing.
And I see like the empty coffee pots over there. Mom, how many of these have you had?
You're okay. What's this? What did you find out? What did he do?
This is more coffee than you normally drink.
I know.
All right, so I don't feel like this is the time for this conversation, but given that we need to put all the cards on the table and figure out what to do with the doctor literally being out, like downstairs,
Casket's gonna very loudly sip tea in the corner.
we can finish this conversation later, but
Yeah, of course.
which I'll look straight at you. Estiano,
Papa.
your dad, might have been, friends with him for like the last few centuries and has helped and knew exactly what was going to happen to me, so
What?
the doctor and your dad are really good friends, and all of this that has happened to me is your father's fault.
Wait, he told us. Why would he lie about that?
He's been lying for over 100 years.
Well, this has only been like 2 years, but like,
Yeah, but about being. He never told you that he was friends with a.
I never heard of him until it was coming time to do the procedure, and then
Mom, how much did he know?
everything.
That it would turn you into this? What happened to the doctor's other subjects?
Yeah, probably all of it. He knew that I would need to feed. He knew how often. He knew that I probably wouldn't be okay with this, and he lied about all of it.
Wait, now hold on. This is what the doctor said, because we have to get Estiano to like.
Right.
Because this feels like the doctor could be lying about this. Have you talked to Estiano? Like.
That's from him.
What's from him?
I talked to him yesterday on one of the sending phones.
He knew. Mom, didn't you say, like every once in a while you'd go out to have to, and you had to do that alone? Dad knew, and that you'd be alone for that.
She goes to like nervously twist her like wedding ring. Oh, it's not there.
And like Rennie's in tears going to give you like a hug.
I noticed the wedding ring's not there. I'm like, oh shit.
It'll be like a very subtle thing, yeah. She'll grab you, both arms, just grab your head and just give you a strong hug.
You'll hear a knock on the door.
Fräulein, are you ready to continue? Yeah.
Read the room, Doc.
Panicky eyes at everyone in the room.
Another 5 minutes.
Yes. I think it's okay.
What?
I think it's okay. We can talk about this.
With him?
I mean, you said he knows, right? I want to hear it from him. I want to hear why he would have hid being friends, and I want to ask him why. What's?
Are you just opening the door?
Yeah, I'm
for
opening the
him?
door. Wait,
Oh gosh.
what's the deal? You've friends with Estiano for a couple hundred years, and he doesn't mention you. Why? Why wouldn't he mention you ever to the person that he was married to? Why would he keep you a secret before any of this stuff happened?
I know that my studies could be considered unsavory.
But she wouldn't care about that, obviously.
I am not Estiano.
He knew about your studies.
He helped me finish exam.
He what?
I was having trouble with this part of the procedure, and he and I, being students of medicine, he assisted me in solving a part of the equation.
This is not how I wanted to have this conversation. There is just a lot of things going on right now, so...
May I continue your mother's examination? While we talk.
Yeah.
And he's gonna just have you sit on the table.
She's a little paler than usual, a little shaky, just a little bit.
May I?
He's going to don some gloves and he checks your teeth. They have not sharpened any more than needed. That is good. He's gonna grab your trunk and... I believe that you have been feeding with this. Yeah?
Do we know that?
And
The whole time she's just looking really apologetically at Rennie, just like...
as he steps aside,
Arnie's soul is outside his body.
y'all know what a lamprey looks like?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, we,
Yeah, I think we did. I was just checking to make sure that... I mean, we knew that, but I was checking to make sure that we knew that.
I think Cayatana kind of hinted at it happening, and we would see dried up bodies at her feet, but like the explicit like
Yeah. The
of
actual,
it, like they've been trying to.
the spinniness of it.
I
you-
think
He's just... That looks okay. You did say that you fed recently, yeah? And he just starts giving you an examination, asking you questions like, how often have you fed? How long have you gone without feeding? Like your records and whatnot.
As little as possible, as long as possible.
If ever it seems like Cayatana's getting uncomfortable, I think I will be like with us being there at least, because the doctor's examination is not something that necessarily. So after a certain point, maybe I'll be like, should we wait outside for this?
No.
You sure?
Rennie's gonna try to give you some privacy, but he'll try to want to sit next to you. Like you'll hear him breathing next to you. Maybe he's like sitting next to you, but like leaning away. But like you can see that like he doesn't know what to say, and like he's kind of getting the context for what you've been feeling the last couple of days, and he just wants to be there for you, even though he doesn't know how to.
She's very happy for like just the connection right there to be sitting next to you. It's more like she's like looking at people like expecting a bigger reaction, and like it's very much like she is saying with her eyes like, what do we do?
Does anyone have questions that they ask Cayatana or the doctor?
Doctor, the amount of spinal fluid Mom needs is usually enough to kill a person. Yeah, it's not gonna be a forever thing.
That is a problem that I am working on finding a solution for.
Had any luck making other non-humanoid fluid more palatable? A horse a month isn't too bad.
Nein, this is hard to experiment with without the subject present.
Do you plan to continue only experimenting on consenting subjects?
But of course,
I'm sure after this, you'll probably get more people who are in a less dire situation than all the rest of your family have been.
the hope is that with our presentation, we might get volunteers. And the funding needed to conduct grander research.
How much? Vladimir's the only one you have that doesn't need to kill, right?
Vladimir is the only one that has found a way around the killing without my help.
Wait,
did that
so
himself.
you do have a way around the killing for your other family members?
No, that is still part of my research.
Is it only because of exactly what Vladimir eats exactly what the food is? You can't use the same method, but with different food source?
Or is that like person by person?
A part of the process that I am doing with the procedure, this is actually something that we have Estiano to thank for, as it is a result of the party help me with.
Sure. Yeah.
The source of hunger is something that I am still trying to isolate why they each feed on a specific part. Before Estiano helped me, they could not consume, went mad and withered away.
So hunger was the solution.
Of course that could help with that. Of course that could help with that. He can't go.
That's very funny.
I take my half-finished cheesecake and throw it on the ground.
I catch it.
But with the help of Estiano, they could feed. However,
Ironic.
with every iteration, the source of food seemed to vary. You, for example, feed on the spinal fluid of your meal. But others, they feed on various other aspects. Vlad feeds on blue blood, as we have been calling it. Parrish feeds on blood, as we know it. Mirabelle is a unique one, actually.
Because she's just really nice to everyone.
She feeds on the neural activity.
Oh.
That's why Dante is safe around her.
I'm safe. Absolutely. I knew I was safe around her.
Does that also leave though?
She ends up leaving her meals brain dead.
Great. Won't affect me at all.
It's definitely safe.
That tracks. I don't say that out loud, but she's like,
But
I guess she is safe.
the end result is they are unable to recover
It's a great joke. Sorry.
and die very quickly after. Each of your siblings consumes something different.
So, in theory, one body could, on a monthly basis, satisfy everyone.
Is possible. The most we have gotten to was one body fed two before the body gave out and was no longer viable.
Right, because it has to be alive. Right?
Yes, some of the experiments have been with cadavers and they have failed. Hero still does not quite forgive me for that one, I believe.
Sure.
Any success in artificial creation of these fluids?
That has been partially theoretical, partially practiced. It has been a possibility. Parrish was the one that we experimented with, and Parrish was able to stave off his hunger for another 2-3 days before it came back twofold. Since then, he has been disgorging blood.
He still hasn't eaten?
He has eaten, but he is on a diet until the presentation to show the various stages of hunger.
Yeah, I get that.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So you don't know of why they all crave certain things. They all were dying, right?
Yeah.
Were they all dying of different things?
Yeah.
You have two that crave blood-like substances, right?
In a sense, yeah.
What were each of them dying from?
Parish was dying of a blood-borne disease.
Sure.
And Vladimir was just... You see him have a minor moment of realization. Vladimir came to me and said that he was feeling ill. He refused to specify, and I did not find anything during the procedure.
So, the only one that doesn't have to kill is the one that may not have been dying in the first place? Is that what we're getting at?
Is a possibility.
Wasn't Vladimir nearly beaten to death? I'm thinking Parish.
No, that's Vladimir, but I don't remember if that's a... Like, did he say that's the reason that he was turned? Is that what he said?
Vladimir told you that his reason for why he went under the procedure was because he was dying from nearly being beaten to death.
Okay, but this is clearly not then. He lied.
Vladimir's the one that takes blue blood, right?
Yeah.
Which would be unoxygenated blood.
Yeah.
So, like, theoretically, he could have just had his lungs crushed.
Sure, but he said that there was no medical thing wrong with them, right?
Nothing was medically wrong with Vladimir when he did the
Oh,
procedure.
so he just, like, flat out...
Lied to
Lied.
us.
He's
Yeah.
just a psychopath. And, well, I mean, that could have happened, but
Well, sure.
he just wanted to become... He's a weirdo. Okay.
Can you,
Alright,
can you
so-
insight check him?
Yeah, I'll
I imagine-
Oh, I also wanted to insight when he
Yeah.
paused.
Also, if Ant's theory is correct, I don't know how, if Koski really has a theory here, but if Ant's theory is correct, he could have had something going on in his lungs that the doctor
Right.
didn't know about.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, and each death can be associated with the type. Yeah.
I will say, Horace, you read parts of the procedure. Some organs are removed, some organs are replaced with completely different ones. If the procedure is accurate, Cayatana has one lung.
Don't need those though.
I got 22.
22?
So, yeah. I love this. With all the whispers. Honestly, just live in my ear, right? Is that weird?
Alright, well, Matt's enjoying this way too much. Remember that this weekend, we're going to be at wherever Furpok is. I probably shouldn't be the one doing the ad read.
Stanford.
Stanford, wow, it's so close. The Thursday as well? Awesome,
Thursday,
wow.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday
Thank you, this
We're gonna
embodied
be
voice of the
at-
producer.
for Apocalypse
Yeah.
in Stanford, running demos, and also
Oh, Thursday the 26th through Sunday the 29th for Bach.
I'll be
Demo.
running.
panel.
Yeah, I'll be running demos
Sorry.
too.
The creating
Hearing
diverse
myself
and
talk
safe spaces
in
for
my
D&D.
ears throws me off.
Yeah. Creating diverse and safe spaces for D&D.
Woo!
It's
at 7.
Great.
And sorry, Angela, you were also inciting?
Oh, I got a load.
It's kind of hard to read.
I don't have to be a cat anymore.
So, I'm helping with this presentation because we made the deal. And I don't want my siblings to be forced to stay under your care and survive in the shadows and the life they're living now, which feels like we share somewhat of the same goal, maybe not necessarily in the same ways.
Yeah, could this be reversed, Doc?
No. To my knowledge, reversing the procedure would kill the subject.
What about higher level magics? Very high level magics. Is it
Or
possible?
restoration or...
Yeah, because there's magics that can revive, right? Like the body, so like it would make sense and heal various different. So if your condition took out or replaced or whatever certain aspects of the body, is it possible that they could be taken back out and then just healed? And then revived? No?
It's not an approach you've ever taken because you don't like magic.
Fräulein, would you like to know what your procedure involved?
Not particularly, but if it's helpful to the conversation, please
It is.
share.
You died on the table.
Sounds about right.
A part of that was me removing your heart.
Okay.
It has been replaced with a new organ. I call it the peristrygid. It is what the procedure is named after. It has a new way of filtering your life essence, your blood. It just does so at a much slower rate. Therefore, the rest of your body needed to be altered to accommodate.
You made this?
Yeah.
Actually, that I can believe that Estiano helped removing your heart. Sorry, I didn't say that out loud.
You didn't say he was there during the procedure, right?
No.
Oh, cool.
No one's asked.
Oh, no one's asked.
I'm not asking you that.
Rennie will ask. Did my dad help?
No.
Insight check.
Give me an insight check.
I choose to not.
15.
Whispers?
He's getting ready for the
I don't think it's
He's trying to be kind.
Ah.
Oh.
You can tell he's trying to be kind. You don't know how involved he might have been. He might have been in the room. He might have been an assistant.
But the idea of him being in the room at least is apparent.
Yes.
I don't know. I think it'd be worse if Dad wasn't involved.
Yeah, if he just kind of left it up to. Whatever.
So I look at the doctor. I'm like, wouldn't it be worse, Doctor, if you could be at least somewhat, make yourself somewhat accountable for what's happening to the person that you love and you didn't?
It's very clear on his face that you saying making himself accountable for someone he'd love struck something in him, and it's just
For our situation or for his own?
His own.
you're guessing his own.
Doctor, what made you start doing all this?
Just back to pacing.
Give me a persuasion check.
Last commanding presence.
Am I remembering this incorrectly? Was it just you who was talking to him when he went through this? Yeah, he did.
Caleb, can you got it?
Yeah.
When he was talking about like what?
He did talk about what happened. I don't know if that was with us though, or with just you. He definitely talked about it.
He talked a lot about Estiano when Kotsky was around. He hasn't talked too much about the procedure in general.
No, I mean why he does
he
it.
mentioned that he lost a loved one.
Yes, he lost a loved one. That's why he's doing this. Because absolutely. Didn't he say that when we were in our original conversation with him in the bar or whatever?
I just can't remember if it was just when we were
30.
with him or with everyone.
30.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
DC was 25.
Damn.
Tells everything. Spilled beans.
Yeah. That was me when I spilled that burrito. Doctor's turn.
Mein Gertrude.
Gertrude.
She was very ill. And she did not want to go. She was a woman of science like I, and we met during our studies. Was near graduation when we lost her. She is the reason that I started to do this research. She was the one that I designed the parastrigia for. It was a wasting disease. Magic staved it off only so long. It always came back. But she passed before I could have a functional prototype. And so I do not wish to leave this plane without finishing my work. So now I wish to perfect it before having someone that I trust conduct the procedure myself.
So this guy is just a hopeless romantic that's just trying to save people from dying? Like, I don't know what to do.
I was about to say, like, I thought Koski dealt with his loss in an unproductive and unhealthy way, but
I don't know, unhealthy, I'd give you that, but unproductive?
Technically, he's
like,
Pretty productive.
I mean, I'm alive. I'm here.
We got a whole list of people who are the production of.
Like, I don't know how happy these people are on my list, but like, they're alive
Your
and they're
coping
choosing
mechanism
to continue
involves
to
crushing
survive.
skulls.
Also
True.
productive in a different way though.
Yeah, yes. There are more dead people.
all right, fine. We're both productive, but it is a very unhealthy
Sure.
coping mechanism that we both have.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll give you that.
Yeah.
Now that I have told you something of my past, perhaps you could answer a question that I have for you.
Panic.
I could not quite help myself, but over here, some of the conversation being had behind the closed door.
I whispered. Dang it.
I didn't.
Oh, you
I
are.
was doing perception checks.
Dang it.
I didn't whisper.
What is it that the queen wants with me?
Oh, that one.
I'd look around for permission.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'll tell him.
And yeah, and actually, Koski, do you want? Wait, sorry. Love, can you check to make sure of now all the times like
True.
Owl would be?
Before
peeping?
that thought,
Hold that thought.
detect magic. Make sure that our masks aren't near us, and that there's no tether, like obviously, and then all the checks that we know to do in this city, especially.
We'll also look around the room.
Yeah, and perception if that's possible, but pretty much
I'll
just
investigate if possible.
Investigation, perception.
Can I put away the
I get
little
both?
recording stones that we have in case they have a way to
Yeah.
tap into that, reverse wire tap into that?
28 for
Just
perception.
bring them to your room and come back or
So put
something.
them in like your bag of holding.
28 for perception.
28 for perception,
25.
25 for investigation.
We see everything. Also with the tech magic, I mean,
You do not want to
With
steal.
all of your precautions, you are confident that the queen will not hear the words in this room.
yeah,
All right.
I don't care. Cost.
This is a group decision.
Yeah, it's a group decision to talk about group decisions.
I would have already told him, to be honest, if
yeah.
it was up to me.
I mean, this room is safe.
And as far as I know, we haven't given them any information, so
Yeah.
You haven't given us any reason not to trust you.
that's true.
And we definitely don't trust the people we've been talking to, so.
They did kidnap us and put bags over our heads, to be fair. So
And they are monstrous in a different way.
well, yeah, I don't. Yeah, the queen didn't ask us to like hurt you or anything, just investigate and then get back to them. But we haven't, so
She wants to sabotage you and your plans here at the tutor salon. She is afraid of what you are capable of if your research were to be fully funded. They are also not human.
the vampires, but in a different way, I guess.
They are true vampires.
And I'm not a
Yes.
fan of your
They full thrall.
version of their.
Yeah, Finch. That's a compliment if I've ever heard one, Doc.
Yeah, true.
I was contacted by a Translovian vampire on my travels. They were not a fan of someone who could also make, as they put it, vampires of their own.
So they're just strangely.
Jealous.
So just jelly. So just
From what I have gathered about true vampires, is that they do not like to share the territory in which a rival might appear.
Got you. So this all comes down to territory.
I
yeah.
don't know. It sounds like it more comes down to livestock.
Yeah, they feel. Also seems like they feel threatened.
So good on ya.
Yeah, that's how you measure success, anyways, right? The haters.
Yeah.
Gotta be doing something right. And we were actively kind of incentivized by them to give them information that they would need to be able to kick you out of this.
And what information have you gathered from me?
Gathered, I probably a lot, but given, I don't know, what have we actually told them anything
You
at
did
all?
give Finch one of those recording stones on night one.
Oh, what was the recording of?
It was Hero saying that of what he eats. But he was going to
Oh.
present that anyway.
Yeah, so it was literally about what
Hero's feeding
what
habits.
Hero can eat.
And like the rest of them. Just.
I don't think we talked about the rest of them, did we?
Well, I think we would
I
have.
think
If
Hero
we,
did.
Yeah, if we knew
Oh.
about the siblings, Rennie would have told.
Oh yeah, just like
Finch.
what we knew about what you guys even ate, because it wasn't blood as far as we knew all the time. So
Right.
yeah, that's all that he knows. But that's being presented in the discussion anyways, I assume. So
Honestly, Doc, that was before we actually saw how you treated
Before we learned.
everybody.
They were more so looking for a reason to get you kicked out or discredited, and so
yeah, we definitely didn't give them that because you would already be kicked out in this group. So.
as far
However,
as
if you possibly want a truce with them, the contact we had has gone silent.
No, actually, I don't know. Oh, can we try to describe him? You might have come across him.
did you share what you found with us? No.
Oh, good.
we
Well,
about-
don't do it now.
Well,
No.
we're gonna find out regardless.
Oh, yeah,
Get
we-
ahead of the problem.
Rennie will say it.
Well, I'll let him say it.
We know about your place in the museum. pretty cool.
Yeah.
And again, that was
His brow furrows.
Did I know about this?
we told you.
Yeah, you knew that the place existed. I don't know if how much you know about us going in, and
But we never told them that we
Yeah.
found it there.
yeah, they don't know it's there.
We were
Just look for
looking
us.
for
Have until like today, you hadn't seen Cayatana since then.
Yeah.
the tea party.
Oh,
No, we talked
We
about
told
it.
we told her the tea
Yeah.
party, yeah.
we definitely
night before when-
said that we were going to do it at the very least,
Yeah.
even if we didn't tell her after.
Yeah, I don't know how it went. I just know that there was
Yeah.
a lead, I guess.
Yeah. But we never got a chance to talk to our contact because he disappeared.
Yeah. And then we made the decision that we didn't want to.
And not
And now we're
because
here.
we couldn't find them,
Well, also
but
that.
because we actively saw that he treated them as family. Which is more than what Dad actually did.
You chose that. I think something happened to him.
Oh, for Finch?
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But if he didn't do it,
Did you do it?
What is the name of your contact?
It's Finch. We disrespect him because he tried to poison us, but his name is Finch. Yeah, yeah.
I would know his actual name, but Rory doesn't.
It is
remember.
Finch.
Yeah.
It is Finch. Okay.
And then, like, I don't know, can you do like a minor image of his face?
Hey, I can always minor illusion or anything.
That is very
It's
funny.
cantrip.
Could you make it a chicken first, and then just have your brain be flooded by all the birds we
It's
called
just-
them? No, it was
just
a human.
change.
No,
Just change all
I
of
have
them.
not done anything to this Finch.
Did any of your kids? He was actively stalking you. I guess they tell you.
I do not know.
Well, just putting it out there, if you had nothing to do with this person's disappearance, this could possibly a way to get the queen off your back. You scratch her back, she leaves you alone. You know.
Mayhaps.
Would you want to work with the queen? She seems actively
That
antagonistic.
would depend on the funding that she would give me.
I don't know, Doc.
Should we schedule a meeting?
Can we?
But we can't even.
Yeah, we can't
We
talk
can't
to that
even
guy.
contact the queen either.
She'll approach us eventually, and she tried to do it subtly. It didn't work for her.
We do know how to get there.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
could
we
just
can-
we can
there's
not
one
there.
Yeah.
The two of us do.
Wow.
We could
Andrew
simply
knew this. Cayatana was like,
Wow.
Yeah, like I remember exactly every step.
Must be nice.
it's like it's surprising every time you guys just know exactly how to get somewhere.
Well, this has been an informative visit. We should talk again soon before the presentation so that we can go over the specifics.
Are you in a hurry?
Well, I was just told that the monarchy of the city that I am in does not wish for my good health.
You've been untouchable because of the Dominion, but yeah, I do imagine once this conference is over, you might want to have like an exit strategy.
I just start looking at the schedule. I'm like, is any of us doing anything? Can we just? It sounds like we can just start moving.
As in, like, we have to make sure that enough people know about the invasion of the aliens. They're about to destroy everyone.
Yes, and I have judging to do.
And with that, I'm going to leave you here for the evening.
Also now learning about an invasion.
Did you not know
He
that?
didn't know that?
It's on
And
the
he's
brochure.
going to. I'll do the same.
Send me a message to reschedule, I guess.
I shall. And with that, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you to Travis Savoy for all of the lovely music you've been hearing tonight. Thank you to +5 Charisma for providing this group with some fantastic items. Thank you to you guys for playtesting the Tome of Travelers. We hope to see you all at FurPoc. Now, have a good night, everyone. Game on.